jacket?
Yo, bro, let me tell you, come over here. Hi, guys, can I tell you all about what's going on, please?
Yeah,
come on over here. Come on over here, guys, my brothers. Take one of these each. I'll give you one of these. There's a guy named Jagtar Singh Johal. He's a Scottish man, born in Scotland, British citizen, 30 years old. He went to India, Punjab, last month to get married. Happiest time of your life, right? He gets married, the whole family's very happy, and then he's out with his missus shopping in Punjab. And some men come to his car and abduct him, put a hood over his head, grab him. Missus is left crying. Kidnap him, bro. Kidnap him, abducted the guy.
You know who these men are?
They go to the police station, and it turns out it was plainclothes police officers.
Jacked him off the street.
Hijacked, just straight jack the man, right? Brother, now check this out. So the next thing, if the police have arrested you, the police have put a hood over you and taken you like that, right? The family's saying to them, what did he do wrong? The police didn't tell him a thing.
So he only got married recently, a couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, bro. This is right now.
Why have they got him?
Let me tell you. So then they said, then they started harassing his parents, his brother, his wife, his mother-in-law, his mother. They started harassing them for trying squeezing information. They're saying that this guy was spreading information on social media about the genocide of 1984 and when the Sikhs were decimated by the Indian government, where the Indian government took tanks and an army and helicopters and actually attacked the Harmandir Sahib complex, which is basically like, imagine if the Italian government and the Italian army goes and attacks the Pope in the Vatican. It would be unheard of. Exact same thing happened to the Sikhs. Then what happened after that? For 3-4 months, for decades afterwards, there was a government-backed genocide where they exterminated thousands of Sikhs, bro. And many people don't know about it.
Who did this? The Hindu?
It's not a religious thing. It's an oppression thing. It's the government. And there's somebody called RSS, which are extremist Hindu nationalists. So not the cool common Hindus. We got no problem with them. We have a problem with extremists. And this is about 1984. It's the truth about what happened. So this guy, he didn't tell any lies. He's not out there conning people and lying and being a criminal. He's spreading the truth, brother. And they took him for that. And guess what they did for 3 days, bro?
Torture.
Exactly. Torture. You know what kind of torture they did? Brother,
Electrocuting him.
All kinds of fuckery.
bro, they took electric shocks to his ears, to his nipples, to his private areas, right? Unheard of stuff, right? Stuff that goes on Guantanamo Bay. This is India, of course, it's supposed to be like the biggest democracy in the world. This is happening to a British citizen. If it happened to an Indian or a Punjabi person or a Sikh, that's just as bad. But you know what? We're British and we have rights in the West. So our government should go get one of us. Theresa May should go send the SAS and get him back. And guess what, guys? They still haven't charged him with anything. It's been 3 weeks, and they keep changing the story.
Our government has to do something.
You know why they're taking him, brother? You know why they're taking him? Because us in the West, we are free, and we can speak the truth. And it's our responsibility to tell brothers like you what's happened, so you know the truth and you know what's going on over there.
I didn't even realize the Sikh was being oppressed, brother.
Brother, you know what's... So he's a Sikh, right? You go Gurdwara, you get London, right? Respect, brother. That's why you're our brothers. We want to give you, you know what I'm saying? We're all brothers, we're all family. So we want you guys to call your mates in Scotland. Tell everybody in Scotland that a Scottish man is being held, abducted by the Indian government.
My uncle lives in Scotland.
Go tell your uncle. Say a Scotsman. Tell everybody in England, everybody in Great Britain that one of ours, regardless of his race,
One of our own kind, man.
regardless of his religion, regardless of the color of his skin, we're all one family. That the Indian government has got one of us. Write to your MPs, tell your MPs what's going on, put the pressure on the British government. The British government will then be forced to put the pressure on the Indian government and they can release him. Guess what happened, right? So there's been a massive media storm. Free Jagina, right? And finally the British government got involved. Theresa May says if he's been tortured, if they're doing what you're saying they're doing to him, we will fight them fiercely.
Guaranteed. Well, he's being tortured.
Right, so she said that, so God blesses you, but we're going to put the pressure on. There's many amazing MPs right now that are out there working, but the MPs are only going to work if we make them work. If we tell him it's important to us, he's one of ours, get him back now.
It's like this, you know, in the law, in the court of law.
Yeah, yeah.
A solicitor, a solicitor is no good. You have to instruct
Give me 1
him.
minute. Get what you saying?
A solicitor is no good. You have to instruct your solicitor. So the same way with the government, you have to instruct your MP. You have to instruct your government. That's how they work.
Let me tell you about what's happening over there with his solicitors, right? Bro, they're not even letting his solicitors have freedom of like having speaking to him on his own. There's always police with them. The British High Commission, the Indian judge, this is their own judge, ordered the Punjab police to have the British High Commission speak to Jaggi in private. They wouldn't let him. Then they said, okay, yes, we'll do it. Then they released him, and another police department arrested and continued torturing him. So it makes us in England and in Britain and the British government look like, I don't want to say any bad words,
Making a mockery of us.
making a mockery out of us. What is the power of England if the Punjab police are still not listening to their own judges? You know what I'm saying? So we should say, you know what, we are Great Britain, we are the West, and we demand our man is released. And we demand that India, and it's the Indian government, bro, that India at least upholds their own laws and treats them fairly. And there aren't, look, imagine this, right? I'll end it on this. I know you're going to go, so I'll end it on this one mostly, right? So they're saying this guy had a website and a magazine, and he's spreading information on social media, right? So they would have known that years ago, months ago, right? So when this guy's getting married, right, he's going to apply for a visa to go to India. So why didn't the Indian government say to the British government, why didn't they say to the British government, right, your mate, he's doing something illegal, deal with him. No, they let him come into the country.
To arrest him.
They let him get married, then they
To
arrested
arrest
him.
him.
Now they're making a mockery of us, the British government, the Sikhs.
He's got arrested just for getting married.
Exactly, bro.
They've let him into the country deliberately to arrest him.
Exactly. So, respect to you guys for
Thank you,
listening.
brother.
Tell everybody, okay?
I'm going to put this apart.
Respect. All
We're
right,
going
God.
to come back and we'll talk
Yeah,
to you on the
yeah.
way back.
Free Jaggi now. Tell everybody, brother. God bless you. Respect.